just out here at Rangiputa. It's a beautiful day today. Got the kayak geared up, and we're going to be going for a fish for some kawai and potentially chasing a kingfish. Got the old Pen 850 here, ready to go with a metre and a bit long trace of 100 pound, 6 baro KL Black Magic hook, and that should do the deal for the kingies. And we've got a new sticker on the kayak thanks to Rob Fort. Awesome. And I'd just like to say a shout out to Rob Fort to say thank you very much for the goodies you sent me. I've got a new sea anchor now, a proper custom made kayak drogue that's they're made by Rob Fort. So if you guys are after any accessories for kayak fishing, he's the man to check out. He's got all the awesome gear and he's a really good dude. And yeah, so big shout out to Rob. And another shout out to Kerry Flowers for letting me borrow his GoPro here. Obviously you can see the audio quality is probably a bit better from last time, and yeah, so that's going to make for probably an awesome video. So yeah, anyway, we're going to get out there on the kayak now and take you guys with us. We're just going to paddle out in the harbour here and chase a couple of kawai, potentially a few for a feed, and pick one up for a live bait maybe, and then drift around with that, and we'll see what the wind's doing, and if it's nice, we'll potentially head out the harbour mouth and chase some fish on some soft baits, maybe a few snapper, but we'll just see how we go. So yeah, all geared up, got one soft bait rod and my Pen 850, it's spooled with 40 pound line, and I'll be chasing the kingies on that. So yeah, got a few soft baits, should be awesome. Alright guys, we'll see you out there on the water. Awesome guys, so we're just out here in the harbour now, and I've got a couple of soft plastics here, but this is one that I'm going to use for trying to catch a kawai. It's called a Berkley Gulp swimming mullet, and this is the colour chartreuse. They have really good action in the water. This grub tail here is awesome for putting out a bit of action when you're not actually holding the rod and jigging it. So I'm going to tow this behind the kayak, and yeah, hopefully we can potentially pick something up. But there's a wee bit of a breeze out here, 8 to 10 knots. But it's nothing too scary, so we're going to keep paddling around and hopefully we see some birds working and pick a kawai up. I'll keep the camera on and yeah, show you guys a bit of action. Alrighty. So we've come out to the Mototara Islands here, and it's pretty glassy and lovely today. There's no wind at all really out here. Paddling out, there was a bit of a wind in my face, but yeah, we're out here. Just had our first cast, got a soft bait down there now. So we'll see how we go, and if there's nothing in here around these two islands, I'm going to push out wider and fish on the sand, and yeah, hopefully pick something up. It's a nice afternoon to be out here anyway, so we'll flick the camera on when we get into a bit of action. Could be slow this afternoon, you know, overhead sun. Best bite times, you know, for any form of fishing tend to be early and late as the heat of the day tapers off. So we'll see how we go, but you never know with soft baits. You can pick fish up at any time really. It's just up to the fish to bite it. Cool guys, we'll catch you in a bit. So we're out here guys, and the wind's picked up a bit, and I'm just deciding it's time to chuck out the sea anchor. So here's the new sea anchor. Awesome setup from Rob Fort, thank you very much. So we've just got this ready to go. It's clipped onto our running rig. So we're going to fire this out and deploy it. We'll just paddle for a little bit here, and that'll inflate the anchor. Awesome. There we go. As easy as that. Rightio. Soft bait in. And have another cast. Got up pretty strong now guys. Only had a few drifts and had a few little tail biters take the end of the tail off the soft bait. Nothing really decent out here today. Well, not at this time of day anyway. And because as you can see it's chopping up quite a bit, we're going to head back in and hit it early in the morning, and I think that's the way we'll go. Might head out to Doubtless Bay tomorrow, eh? I've given this place a little look, but yeah, the wind's ripping, eh? So we'll catch you guys maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow. Just hooked something in the shallow water. Don't know what it is. Feels pretty decent though. Just trying to get out. Oh, dropped it. Damn, that was a decent fish. Hey guys, made it back. As you can see, it's pretty windy now, and it was a pretty hard pedal back. I'm pretty tired now. It's a couple of Ks against sort of the wind and the outgoing tide as well. I knew the tide would be outgoing, but didn't know the wind would be this strong. So yeah, it was pretty slow fishing out there. I hooked one good fish in close to the rocks, but that one got off, so no fish for today, but hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, and I'm sure early morning I'll get out and the wind will be a bit lighter, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Hey guys, so we're down here at the boat ramp. It's about 6:20 AM and it's a really nice morning. No wind today. Wow, there's a little breath of wind, but just perfect for a drift. So we're all loaded up. First one here at the ramp. And yeah, we're gonna cruise out a couple of K and chase some fish on soft baits. Hopefully we get a few for the bin. Be really awesome. Alrighty. What an awesome morning. It's beautiful out here. There's a few little bait fish jumping around, and yep, I think it's going to be a good morning's fishing. I'm sure excited. Oh well, I'll catch you guys out there on the water. I'm going to paddle for about a K and a bit, get to some deeper water and start prospecting. Woohoo! Hooked up here, guys. It's actually my second cast. Not a massive one, I don't think, but feels like a nice little snapper. It's a nicey. Nice little fish. Alright, mate. Come on, mate, settle down. There you go. That's a beauty. I'll take that one. It's a nice eating fish. That was on the Berkley gulp swimming mullet. How about that for a sunrise, guys? That's pretty magical. That's what it's about, eh? Just getting out here early and, you know, catching a few fish for a feed, but also experiencing the magic in nature. It's pretty exciting, eh? In the early morning. Most people are probably still in bed right now, and we're out here having a good old time. So yeah, if you love the outdoors, check out the early mornings. They're the best time, really. They're just magic. Alright, I'll catch you guys when we pick up a bit more action. Got this one soaking in the net, just letting them bleed out a bit, you know. Once you vacuum them, they bleed a bit, so I'll whack them in the landing net there and let them bleed, and that way our catch bag remains cleaner, and you know, the fish is nice. So I'll whack them in ice in a few minutes, and yeah, it'd be awesome. Just tying on a lure, guys, and picked up a fish, so sort of in a bit of a bit of a scramble. It's not a big fish, just on the drift too. Put this one up in this rod order. There we go. It's quite a small one, this one. Small snapper. Come out a little bit further. Oh, there he goes, just a little guy. We'll let this fella go. Cool, that's awesome. Grab our wet towel here. Cool, see you later, mate. Woo. So we're out here in a bit of deep water, guys, and I've been given this Chute, or feathered jig head, you know, with a bit of luminescent stuff on it, and it was from my good friend Brian, who I do a bit of gardening for, so thanks Brian. And we're going to chuck this out and see how it goes. Got it set up on this little overhead reel, so it'll be exciting to see if it catches a fish. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys when we hook up. Oh, it's been a slow morning, guys. Finally hooked up on another fish. Just paddled out a bit deeper, and first cast out here on a nuclear chicken soft bait. That's pretty cool. Feels like a not bad fish. Ooh, this is a nice one. Taking a bit of string. Just net ready. That's a nice snap. Good one, boy. Oh. Beauty. There we go. After a slow patch, finally got one. It's the best one of the morning too. Hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Ooh, that's a pretty decent snapper. Awesome. Stoked with that. So we've got two snapper, and they're both nice eating fish. It's been a real slow morning. Came out a bit wider here, and as you just saw, I caught that nice snapper. Had a few more casts and nothing else, but when I was icking that snapper, I actually cut my finger. It's not real bad, but bit of a cut over the top of the knuckle, and there's a wee bit of blood, so made a little tourniquet out of my towel there, and yeah, I think I'll cruise back in and tidy that up, and we've got a few fish for a feed, so that's the main thing, eh? You know, and I think it always pays to have a bit of a setup in your gear to tape up a cut if you do get one, because you know it happens, eh? I was just facing the knife the wrong way when I ickied that fish, and it just flicked and boom. And yeah, that's how it can happen out here on the water, you know. You got a wee way to get back to the boat ramp, to your car and whatnot. So it's always good to just carry some basic first aid gear. In this case I don't have any on me, so I've made a tourniquet with a bit of a towel, but it's not a life-threatening cut. Let's say you did get a real bad cut, eh? It'd be always good to have a bit of bandage and a couple of plasters, maybe some of that good strapping tape, you know. But yeah, so we're happy anyway. Just another scar to add to the many. And yeah, so we'll cruise on in now, and thanks for coming for an awesome fish, and we'll catch you guys back at the boat ramp. I'll show you the two fish. made it back in. It's actually not too bad a paddle. Had the wind on my back, so that made it a lot easier. Yeah, we'll just check out these fish that we caught. Show you guys what they look like once we've returned. Beauties. Look at that ice, it's still frozen. It's been at least a few hours in the sun now, and as you can see, that ice is still really frozen. So what I've got is just a couple of ice bottles here, 3 ice bottles, and then this awesome vinyl covered slicker pad that Rob Fort sent me, and these are really good for these kayaking catch bags. They just give a good surface area and a good cold base to lay your fish on. So these fish are in great condition because the ice is still frozen. Yeah, so it's been an awesome morning. Thanks guys for coming out with me. It was a good mission. Pity I cut my finger, but that's all part of it, you know. And yeah, good message for us all to just always have a bit of safety gear, basic stuff, eh? Just so if you do get a really decent cut, you can sew it up, wrap it up, tie it up, and carry on the mission. But I'm happy. It's quite late in the morning and the fishing was real slow today, eh? You know, usually I would have picked up a few more fish, but that's cool. That's how fishing goes, eh? It makes it exciting, you know. It can't rain every time, but when it rains, you know what they say, it can pour. Today it didn't pour, but we got a feed, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one.